Welcome back, guys, to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. Seemed to be even in the votes, but Glaceon-Garb just got one or two more than the other deck, so we're gonna be featuring Glaceon-Garb today. This list courtesy of Andrew Wumbolt from the Charizard Lounge, who used this to get day 2 at Collinsville Regionals. So yeah. Glaceon, we just saw it being used against us with our Raichu deck. Glaceon with Freezing Gaze. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX in play, their hand and in their discard pile have no abilities except for Freezing Gaze. So no Zoroark traits, no Tapu Lele Wonder Tags, no Ho EX's Rebirth, no Mew EX's Versatile, no Darkrai GX's ability. No. What else? No Lycanroc Bloodthirsty Eyes. No. What else is there? Like, you stop the most relevant abilities. Then Frost Bullet, dealing 90 and 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The 30 damage placement is actually pretty crucial to make sure that you get knockouts with Polar Spear GX, which deals 50 damage for every damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon. Now we have the Energy Evolution Eevee with Water Energy in order to get Glaceon up and going on turn 1, ideally, or to get it out immediately. It also thins out the deck, which is pretty nice. And then we have a 2-2 Garbodor line with Garbotoxin in order to prevent our opponent's abilities from being active, even through Glaceon. With Garbodor, we stop things like Magnezone, like Vikavolt, like Octillery, Lycor, and Guru. Then we have 2 Lapras as a backup attacker, and also for when Glaceon is not active, Garbodor helps Lapras in keeping everything in check. And then we have 1 Lele and 1 Mewtwo from Evolutions to get access to other to another typing in order to counter Buzzwole, which is a very big threat. So supporters wise, we have 4 Sycamore, 3 N, 3 Guzma, 3 Cynthia, very straightforward and very good, I would say. We have 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Aqua Patch, 4 Choice Band, and 4 Float Stone, so maximum consistency. And then we just have 1 Super Rod, 1 Pal Pad, 1 Multi Switch, and 1 Field Blower. Now, I'll be honest, I don't like the Multi Switch here because you have no way to search it like Mallow and Zoroark, or even Octillery. So I'm not a big fan of that. 1 Field Blower also seems kind of pointless. Pal Pad, I can see why it's in there. Super Rod as well, but things I would have liked, probably Nest Ball. Nest Ball is the one thing I would have really liked here. In order to try and get the Eevee sooner on turn 1, just get more outs to your basic Pokemon. But this is the list that got day 2. Who am I to question such an achievement? And let's use it, try to keep the streak alive that we currently have of 5 wins in a row. And I don't know why you guys are saying mariachi. I didn't hear the mariachi. But yeah. We win the coin flip, so if we get the Eevee water start, which is the dream here. And okay, no, we got a Glaceon and a water start, which is definitely not the dream. The Aqua Patches are useful to recover during the middle stages of the game. We seem to be up against probably Buzzwole, Lycanroc, just based on my opponent's deck bugs. And we get the Lele start. The 1 Lele in our deck is the card we do start here. So the question is, do we dig for the Float Stone and the energy? If we're up against Buzzwole, it's actually not that important to dig for it as quickly, but since we do see the Buzzwole right there, okay, so our whole strategy will have to be different. And Lapras might actually be an MVP as well. But Mewtwo should be a pretty good card here. So I'll just Cynthia. No need to discard all of those resources for now. Cynthia, because we started Lele, Cynthia actually ends up being an awful... Oh no, we have another Cynthia. No, I didn't recognize that Cynthia. Okay, so we should only play Eevee if we are going to evolve it immediately. Otherwise, we really shouldn't. So our Glaceon deck, it's not looking like we're going to be using Glaceon this time around. It's really not. Okay, so there's an Ultra Ball. There is an Ultra Ball. What I could do is multi-switch the active and then hope to hit a DCE off of the Cynthia. Although that doesn't seem great. Float Stone immediately and then. Okay, so our hand gets reshuffled. Get another try. And... oh, really? You heard? Okay, I definitely didn't hear. Okay, so Jet Punch for a lot of damage right there. Jet Punching for a lot of damage. Okay, so we get the DCE. We also get Choice Band. I definitely don't want to attack with Lele though. It's just having 3 energy on Mewtwo seems like a waste, but it's fine. It's fine, I guess. I will Field Blower both tool cards by my opponent. Mirroring tool cards. And then we will Cynthia again, just to keep the Super Rod in our deck for now. Seriously, guys. It's amazing how you get 6 completely dead cards. Okay, but we should have knockout on this puzzle. We should have knockout on this puzzle. New Tablemon soundtrack, the Mañanitas. Yeah, possibly. Okay. This Brooklet Heal could actually help us in getting out Lapras. Lapras can get knockouts on Buzzle. It's only 10 short of knocking out Lycanroc. With no Buzzle in play, Glaceon could start coming out sometime soon. We do see an Ultra Ball. I wouldn't search for Buzzle with Brooklet. He's gonna get Octillery right here. Yep. Okay, there's the Octillery. That's fair. And there's a Cynthia. Okay. So my opponent digging through his deck quite fast. And no Sycamores yet. He has, however, discarded 1 Lycanroc, which is good for us, I guess. Ooh, Nest Ball. Nest Ball is new. Why would you use Nest Ball in this, though? I don't think it's needed. We're gonna see an Elixir, which whiffs. Very unfortunate by my opponent. If he's playing the standard 9 energy, he had very good odds of that hitting. Oh, we see another Float Stone, but not on the active puzzle. So my opponent doesn't want to retreat. He's just happy to deal 70 damage. Get rid of both my tool cards. That's fine. Field Blower also not a staple in decks such as my opponent's. Yeah, there's no energy denial in this list, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, for example, instead of the Multi Switch, I feel like an Enhanced Hammer would actually go a longer way in being a better card. Okay, so we're gonna Brooklet for... I don't want to be weak. I really don't want to weaken myself against Lycanroc. So I think I'll just end here. I'm looking for an Eevee. That's all I'm looking for here. Okay, so we get the Eevee. We get the Ultra Balls. Cynthia? We just Sycamore and Ultra Ball. Yeah, just to keep the Glaceon alive. Okay. So there it is. We're gonna Energy Evolution. And we do get a knockout here on this puzzle, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Maybe I should have discarded the Glaceon though and kept the Sycamore and the Cynthia, expecting an end by my opponent next turn. But we get the knockout. That's what we were looking for. And we get a Float Stone and a DC over prize cards. The DC is pretty decent. The DC is definitely pretty good here. Remember? DC is pretty good. Okay, we see a strong on the Buzzwell. So he's confident that he's gonna knock out the Mewtwo. The 30 will probably go to Glaceon. Yes. But we can actually 2-hit KO. Well, if we find a Choice Band, I guess. We can 2-hit KO the Buzzwell and then place 30 on the Rockruff. The Aqua Patches are going to be key here. And look what I got, Mango! Okay. Knockout on Mewtwo. I actually don't mind my opponent knocking out the Lele. Simply because, once again, Dangerous Rogue becomes less reliable for him. I do wonder though if I should Brooklet for a Lapras. I think now's the time. I think Lapras will be very, very good here. I don't want to attach the Float Stone because I really want Choice Bands on my attackers. Get an Ultra Ball off, just to thin the deck. I'll get rid of the Glaceon and the water. So no Garb for us this turn, or this game rather. No Garb. I don't see the need to play down Garb. And then I shall... I could also Ultra Ball once again. Yeah, just to make things thinner. And then I'll grab the Trubbish. We still have 4 Aqua Patch, and we still have a ton of energy left. So this Sycamore should be pretty good for us. And then I will Frost Bullet, and the 30, like I said, is very relevant. It pushes my opponent to evolve now, so that he can, so that he prevents the knockout. Ooh, okay. That's a way to get rid of the Glaceon. That is certainly a way to get rid of the Glaceon. We can retaliate with Lele, but we only have 1 DC left. As we saw, we actually had 2 prized, which is really unfortunate. And the fact that we had to waste 1 on Mewtwo was also pretty unfortunate. Okay, Absorption GX. We get a Multi Switch ourselves. Now we can thin. Now we can actually thin. I really wish I had kept the Float Stone on the Lele though. That was a mistake. Ooh, but I do get the last DC, which deals exactly 100 damage, which is just what we needed. We only hit 1 Aqua Patch though. I really needed that second one, because there's no way Tapu Lele survives this. There is absolutely no way Tapu Lele survives this turn. So Sycamore and Eevee. Next turn, unless my opponent doesn't end me, I will have a chance here. But if he does, then I have no chance. There's the end, indeed. We need Energy, Aqua Patch, Float Stone, Choice Band. And those 2 are neither of those 2 cards. Okay. We might have a few turns to get it though. We might have a few turns to get it. We might actually have a few turns to hit it here. Okay, so there's a Jet Punch, there's a knockout. Puts the damage on the Trubbish, that's fair. Okay. So we are in big trouble here, guys. We are in big, big trouble. Guzma does not help our case. Brooklet Heal also does not help us in achieving anything. So I will end. I need Garbotoxin and Float Stone, but I get none of those. Okay. We need my opponent to not hit a Lycanroc now. If he hits a Lycanroc, that's game. If he doesn't, maybe we have game due to the double Aqua Patch. It's not looking good though. Oh, never mind. Lele for Guzma also works. Okay, so what started off as a pretty decent, It's a pretty decent game for us. We attacked once with our Glaceon deck, so let's try to find another match which will hopefully showcase Glaceon a little bit better, and hopefully where we don't start Lele. Okay, so we lose the coin flip. We are going second. We also don't start Eevee, but we do get a Float Stone to potentially retreat. And yeah, guys, is the chat working? Is the stream working? Please let me know if everything is working properly. Please, please, please let me know if everything is working properly. Wow, my opponent got 7 mulligans? What? And I got no Eevee off of that? What? Is it Quad Sylveon? Is this actually Quad Sylveon? Is this actually Quad Sylveon? Okay, we see a DC at the back there. Okay. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the Mewtwo and an N. And I'll get an Eevee. And then I will Ultra Ball away a Water and a Glaceon. And I will get a Trubbish. But I won't bench the Trubbish until I know what's up. Well, actually, I think I should bench the Trubbish. And attach the Float Stone there. Because if I can shut off abilities... here... I mean, I don't think I need to promote Glaceon this turn. So I'll just do this for now. And okay, the Aqua Patch is pretty nice-ish, except not really. Well, yeah, it could be. Nah, not really. Do I save the Aqua Patch? Yeah, I'll save it for now. What does my opponent do though? He literally did nothing the previous turn. Mount Lanakila, okay. So harder for Lapras to retreat now. It will evolve here, so no more energy evolution for my opponent, which is nice. I mean, if this is Sylveon, which I suspect it is, I really should just Aqua Patch onto the Glaceon. Now, that's the only Glaceon we're gonna have though. And there we get the Float Stone, which is pretty nice. And we get a knockout on the Eevee, and we also get to prevent, unless it's like, if it's Espion and he knocks me out with a Choice Band and Psychic, that would be pretty funny. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Hammer is fine. Flare Grunt is not ideal. And Quick Draw fail. But we can't do anything. So we just pass here. This has to be Sylveon, right? This absolutely has to be Sylveon. Guys, I think my chat stopped working. So it would be cool if you guys, like if you said anything in the last 5 or 10 minutes, please post it again, because I definitely missed it. Okay, Crushing Hammer, ugh, so annoying. And he gets the head slip. Bodybuilding Dumbbells on Eevee, which is worthless, and he gets a head. Okay, so now we need a DC or Aqua Patch Energy. We can't Lele for Sycamore, which is not ideal. 2 DCs discarded already though. 2 DCs discarded already. So I won't grab anything. I'm just gonna end here. Let's just end. DC or Aqua Patch Energy. No. Okay, so do I... I'm gonna collect here. Yep. Definitely have to collect. Okay, there's the energy and there's the Aqua Patch. But now we need my opponent to not remove the a Float Stone. And hello Dante, thank you so much for being here. Sector, thank you so much. Hello testing, all good. Pros and cons of Glaceon Garb versus Glaceon Zoro. Glaceon Zoro doesn't dead draw as badly as this one does. Glaceon Garb is a more oppressive deck, if you will, which can sometimes be better. Okay, I think I'm gonna play the Field Blower, even though I don't need to remove those two cards. And then I shouldn't have retreated yet. I should have just Sycamored first, but it's fine, I guess. We're just trying to get more cards. My opponent has no energy evolution so far, which is good. And then I'm gonna Frost Bullet, place 30 on an Eevee. And then with the Choice Band, we actually have a chance at knocking out Sylveon next turn, which is nice. If it even is a Sylveon deck, which we are actually not sure. We have the energy to replenish. We see a Nest Ball. No Nest Ball for Hoopa. There's a Hoopa, but we have Garb, so that's good. Glaceon Zoro is super weak to Hoopa, whereas Glaceon Garb isn't. So that's a pro and a con, I guess, at the same time. And yeah, we just Frost Bullet, get rid of both Eevees, and we are down to Hoopa. We are down to Hoopa, which we will 2-hit KO most likely, but that is okay. That is a-okay. We could also just 1-hit KO it if we manage to find our Aqua Patches. My opponent plays Delinquent, that's fine. We'll get rid of the Eevee. And one Cynthia and one Choice Band, that's fine. And then he will pass. Okay, so I'll start attaching to Lapras. I'll just hit for 90 with Frost Bullet. We can attack it because of Garbotoxin. And what about Buzz matchups? Buzzle probably is a bad matchup no matter what. You would need a Mew. You would need a Mew EX and Glaceon Zoro to deal with it. That should be a small fix, I guess. And there we go, dealing 450 damage to the Hoopa. So yeah, I mean, our opponent's deck obviously didn't do anything, literally anything. But unfortunately, I'm out of time, guys. So this will be all for Glaceon Garb, and for today. This is a cheap deck to build, I imagine, so if you guys want to give it a go, I really recommend it. It's interesting, it's a very oppressive lock deck, and those always tend to be successful in the meta as a meta counter, right? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging in there whilst we figured out the issues with the stream, but it seems like I did something right, and we had very few hiccups in the last 3 videos if you're watching on YouTube, and in the last hour and a half if you're watching on Twitch. So that was pretty nice. Any feedback or anything, always open to it. And if everything goes well, I should be here tomorrow live streaming in Spanish for you guys. So thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you're watching on YouTube, and let me see if I can host someone who's currently streaming. Lord Snacks, thank you so much for the follow. And let's 999 Ben 9. Okay, so let's host Ben now. This app is not very friendly. Okay, so I'll leave you guys with Ben, and thank you guys so much for being here. 999 Ben 9. Oops. /host. And goodbye, guys.